Hi lovelies! Summer is in full swing, and if you're anything like me, you are probably trying to beat the heat any way you can, which is why I'm really excited today to share this super refreshing cucumber lime drink that I think you guys are absolutely going to love. It's full of bright citrusy ingredients that just scream summer. And it's actually inspired by one of my very favorite Starbucks drinks from a few years ago called the Cool Lime Refresher. I basically added a couple new ingredients and reinvented it to make it even more filling and hydrating and easy to make at home. I hope you guys love it as much as I do. Now let's get started with our blender. To get started, I am going to be adding some ice to my blender because of course I want this to be nice and cold and chilled and refreshing. And I'm also going to be adding some coconut water here. Now the coconut water is optional. You could swap in some regular water here or even some chilled green tea if you wanted a bit of a caffeine kick in the morning, would be really delicious. I love coconut water, of course, because it's extra hydrating and that's what I need on these hot summer days. Next to this, I am going to be adding some cucumber. So I've peeled and chopped my cucumber. You can leave the peels on if you want to, it's really up to you. And then I'm also going to be adding some frozen avocado. So this is the ingredient that really makes this drink for me because it creates this beautiful creamy texture. Plus it adds a little bit of healthy fat, which helps you feel a little fuller. So it really gives this drink some body, which I really enjoy. I'm using frozen avocado. You can buy that now in most supermarkets in the frozen food aisle, which is really super convenient, but you have the option to use fresh here as well. Definitely up to you. The next step is adding a whole lot of lime juice to this. And in the summer months, I cannot get enough of citrus because it's just so bright and fresh and delicious. If you can't find lime at your supermarket, this will work just as well with lemon. You get a bit of a different flavor profile, but still really, really tasty. I'm just gonna use my citrus press to get my lime right into my blender. You put the lime in the coconut water and mix it all around. You know that song, right? Did I just date myself? Put the lime in the coconut. Now, to get just a touch of sweetness happening here, I'm opting to add some agave to this. You could swap in some honey or even some simple syrup if that's what you have on hand. It's definitely up to you. And then the final step is just adding some fresh mint. When it comes to herbs, fresh mint screams summer. You can usually find this at most supermarkets or you can grow it really easily in your garden this time of year. So if you can get really fresh mint fresh from the garden, I highly recommend you do so. We'll just pop on our blender and give this a really good blend. Seriously though, guys, can you believe this color? And it smells absolutely incredible. Now, if you wanted to take this to the next level, you could absolutely turn this drink into popsicles. Just pour it into a popsicle mold and let it freeze. Your kids will totally adore it. Or if you wanted to create something a little more adult, say you're entertaining, for example, you could add a little vodka or some silver tequila to this and have a really refreshing cocktail. Cheers. Oh, kind of tastes like a spa in a glass, right? That can't be bad. I hope you'll give this recipe a try for yourselves and that you love it as much as I do. If you do, be sure to tweet me, Instagram me, or Facebook me a photo because you know how much I love seeing your kitchen creations. This recipe, like all of my recipes, is available in the description box below. You can find the link there. And finally, if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe because there is lots more deliciousness where this came from.